continue the Warhammer 40k DLC for PowerWash Simulator 1. And let's get into it. We're just gonna keep recording and posting these until I'm done with the DLC. It's very, very slow progress because of how not good this pressure washer is. I miss my good stuff. Let's see here. I think I still... What is nasty on you? So I remember last time y'all were talking about Horus. What's going on with him? You said he was a traitor of his dad? Yeah. Who's Bricky? I know no things about Warhammer. Y'all were talking about Horus the Traitor last time because he betrayed his dad of some sort. Oh no, we need to figure. Oh no. I'm about to get schooled. All my information is in, damn it. What is it? Star Wars, not Warhammer. I don't know anything about Warhammer. Yep. Oh no. I've made a mistake. Welcome home. Coffee? Yeah, I don't know a lot. So y'all were telling me that these are for the pretty boys or whatever it was. Basically your poster boys. What was it? What did I see that didn't? Okay, outer track armor. That makes sense. Okay, you are done. First rule of 40k, it's all mostly speculative. No, these are for the blue boys. The pretty boys are purple, and pray you never power wash for them. Oh, okay. So, okay. I think last time y'all mentioned that the blue boys you don't ever really meet in any of the media. That they're kind of just the poster boys. You see them as in advertisement. You don't ever see them in person. The Emperor had 18 sons. Oh, okay. The Emperor had 18 sons. Horus was the favorite. However, he was wounded and put into a comatose state. During this state, the character known as Erebus had Horus taken to a religious temple, which is outlawed, and 4 gods from a different dimension convinced him that the Emperor was evil and going to get rid of him. He was then healed and convinced 8 of his brothers to side with him against the Emperor. Direct first-hand accounts are non-existent, and no one alive normally saw any account of the events. Blue boys are the majority of the media, but if you are a citizen, you only meet them if your planet is screwed and about to die. Ew. So bad time. Got it. Someone said something earlier. Okay. Sweet, I got 2 for 1 deal here. Oops, I don't think I updated this on Twitch. That's fine. Okay, we had 20 Sons to were written out of all records well before the events of the Horus Heresy. They're everywhere, games, video books, etc. More likely than not, Space Marines from their Legion are what you are going to see. Okay. Protocol. Augment Ritual Fervor. A brief account of the Land Raiders' recent deployment will be forthcoming. What? No residue from last time. No residue from the redacted profane of redacted identity unconfirmed can be allowed to linger on the Ultramarine's Land Raider. Protocol to augment ritual fervor. A brief account of the Land Raiders' recent deployment will be forthcoming. Y'all can tell I did not grow up into a military household because what the actual fuck? You can post the title here. It's not a guarantee that I will watch it. I may look into it. I may have someone vet it for me before watching it. Also, in current 40k, they are slowly bringing back the Prime Arcs. The Prime Arcs of this Legion was the first to come back from the Loyalist side. It was a fight with Nurgle. They sent it to a sketchy place to do sketchy things and they don't want nobody to know about it. Got it. Thanks for the translation. They sent it to a sketchy... Okay. His name is Robust Girly Man, Rubber Suit Gorilla, sorry, Rebute Gully Man. Are you talking about, like, Butterscotch Cucumber Patch? Who are we talking about? Robot Gorilla Man. I thought that was Robot Chicken. Papa Smurf. Oh, that's why you're nasty. Excellent. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, so who is he? Okay. Excellent. I think I have that entire site done. Ah! I fell off. Where are you, nasty? Are you? Is it underneath? Yes. Hot elf girlfriend. What am I missing? Oh my god. Okay, so. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So for what? Why did the Space Marines start? I'm assuming it did not start with the Emperor. I'm assuming the Emperor is not the first. The Primarchs are the 12-foot demigods that Emperor created in a lab to be super generals and fighters. However, as babies, they were launched across the galaxy and the Emperor had to track them down. The Emperor was the start. Okay. So is he, like, immortal? How long has he been the Emperor? We're going Bella Swan here. How long has he been 16? Here we go. Okay, me who knows enough for lore to know I don't want to go deeper. Honestly, every time I'm like, so what happened? Chat gives the exact same energy as, what is that video? Her sister was a witch, bro, right? It gives that energy every single time. It's really funny to me. And it's funny to me because I'm the exact same way with just about anything else I'm fixated on. Sky lore, Star Wars, shit like that. Ooh, yes. He's always been Emperor, no one really knows. Okay. He is a Preteral, which is immortal squared. The Emperor conquered Earth Terra around 30,000 AD. And we said Warhammer 40k is in the year 40,000 AD. Yeah? Is that? Yeah? Okay. Oh no, my OBS is not keeping up with shit. Okay. Let's get you a new hyperfixation. Also, the Emperor was Alexander the Great. Oh. Like literally or just like incomparatively? We were born around 8K, 8,000 BC, if I recall. Believe me, I have no clue. I just enjoy the view. Maybe. Probably hit several historical figures. Okay. You don't do anything. Oh. Literally, possibly. The Emperor created them. Humanity used to own a large part of the galaxy before. A war against AI launched us into a dark age. After space elves created a fourth chaos god, the Emperor made himself known. After conquering Earth, he created the Space Marines. Some had illnesses, so he created the Primarchs to be each legion's father and to stabilize some of their illnesses. As a patrol, he resurrects if he dies and doesn't age. And again, cooned out Satan. Oh my goodness. Please, will you be clean? Hurry up. Oh my god, there's another part. Okay, thank God. So, his sons, are they actually, or children? I'm assuming you said sons, and they're all boys. So are they, like, biologically his, or were they genetically created? Because I'm assuming that's how shit works in this. If you are cleaning up Papa Nurgle's blessings from this tank, you will likely be killed just in case. They are vat babies. Okay. Some of them are clones. Okay, that tracks. Test tube kids using his DNA as part of the design. Okay. Kind of what I figured. Woo! Okay. So way back, a bunch of self-resurrecting shamans, sorcerers called Turtles, noticed some of their numbers were being eaten in the space between resurrections. So they did the fusion dance to make fat and Jack to get eaten. Thus, the Emperor might as well eat yourself if you're getting eaten anyways, right? But no one gets to know this other than the Emperor, because the only turtles that don't age and didn't care about the issue survived the incident. He grabs some powerful creatures from a different dimension and mixed with his DNA to create test tube babies. Ooh. Everything about their ashtrays. Maybe. That sounds like it tracks. So, y'all mentioned, I think last time, that, like, the Space Marines are quote-unquote humans, that they're from Earth, yeah? Is that my understanding? Okay. There's a lot of lost knowledge. Okay. Yes and no. Some of them are kidnapped kids from other planets and made into more Space Marines. In birth, only they were scattered and grew up on different planets. Yes and no, they were created on Earth, but each chapter has a new home planet. Hello! Chat, we have a visitor! Not talking about time travel is a major issue surrounding most of the major plot points in the lore. They start as humans, however, they undergo a process during their teenage years that turns them into Marines. They are no longer considered human at that point. Yeah. DNG chat says hi! Please don't sit on my mouse this time. Don't sit on my mouse. Move your tail. The plot of 40k is effectively Swiss cheese. Okay, that, from what y'all are explaining to me, that sounds right. And also now, it makes a lot of sense why y'all enjoy me talking about sky lore, because I can be like, yeah, there's holes, but there's... Sarah, don't lay on my mouse. Get off my mouse. Oh my goodness. You're so spoiled. You're so spoiled. Oh my goodness, and you're shedding everywhere. Everywhere. And you grab a handful of fur and throw it around. Oh my goodness. Do not eat the mouse. Do not eat the mouse. That would be very bad for his tummy, and he's been very good about not having bad tummy problems. I do not need kitty cat with tummy problems. Everybody says hi to me. They can play with it, not eat it. Do not eat the mouse. Mouse is bad for kitty tummy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Necrons are fun. Nothing like a petty elderly yaoi robot couple arguing in court with one of them using time travel whenever he starts to lose. That's funny. I need more context about that. And this happened in 40k? This is making this so difficult to work with. I need to go over there. Egyptian robot skeletons. That doesn't explain anything. Oh my goodness. Dainty. Transcend the infinite, and yet that is what it is. You think they give you a bigger pressure washer and some degreaser? I do have a little bit, but that's for the entire DLC, I think. So I have to manage my resources very carefully. And no, on DLCs, they tend not to, like, upgrade your equipment. All of the major Necron robot people have major focuses in specific science-based superpowers derived from or around those focuses. There's no degreaser for Plague Lord guts. TNG, are you comfy on my mouse cord? Data recording pilot. Land Raider pilot name withheld. Are you... Oh wait, hang on. Mission... Oh, okay. It hasn't gotten there yet. Mission debrief on our way to reinforce the fleet. Second us, we are diverted to a distress signal from planet withheld strategic. Estimare B785. Imperial forces stationed there claimed they had detected the presence of an restricted artifact H-class before encountering the redacted heretical. I feel like I'm mispronouncing. The value of redacted classified item could be of extreme significance. I think the point of the gun is to relax instead of stressing through it. I'm not stressed through it. I have literally better equipment. From playing the campaign. The museum-based Necron that sees himself as a curator of history of the galaxy is just kind of a very evil Indiana Jones capable of infinite body jumping to other body doubles or lesser Necrons. He's hilarious. Like, hilarious how? As in, like, actually, like, funny or, like, in, like, a maniacal kind of way? Yes. Tainty, you are making this so difficult. I love you so much. You are making this so difficult. I have to do teeny tiny little swipes because I can't move my mouse because my cat is taking over literally a quarter of my desk. And he doesn't want to cuddle. He won't cuddle, so I can't put him in my lap. He just wants to lay out on my desk. Yeah, no, that's why my playstyle is very, very different suddenly. It's because I can't move. I don't have... Imagine Papyrus and Skeletor with severe kleptomania and no qualms. Oh no! That sounds hilarious. Oh no. That sounds hilarious in like the worst way possible. I do think Papyrus is supposed to be Skeletor if he wasn't evil. Trazen, the Infinite, and Oricane, the Diviner Necrons have, to put it simple. Trazen is like the British and likes to collect one of everything and everyone for his museum. He found a map for some stuff that he wanted. Oricane claims that Trazon only got it because he let the family own it who owns it get destroyed. Trazon then brings up in court that if he knew ahead of time that the family was going to die, why didn't he warn them? Oricane then uses his time travel ability to go back in time. Sounds like a good time. I had to trim that down multiple times. I can believe that. Sir, what are you playing? You want your brush. Why are you messing with your brush? So much baby fur. So much fur. So much fur. Don't knock over my drink. Go lay down on the bed. Go over there, lay down on the bed. Okay. Now I can actually move for a second. Don't eyeball my water. Don't do it. Leave my water alone. Okay. It's a 500 character limit, I'm sorry. The best research tool weapon against demons the Empire was a dimensional prison labyrinth the size of paperweight. He sent it as a present to the lady he ran into once. So, what are demons? Are they, like, actually demons, or are they just something that, the Emperor has decided is someone bad for his image? Find Bezos and tell him Trazen needs a bigger character limit. It's a couple of things. Okay. Sophie. There's a place called the Warp. It's made of emotions. Demons live there. They are shaped by emotions. We are in Warhammer. So they're constantly being created by the stuff that people are doing. The whole book is just two of them trying to get one over on the other. At one point, Trazen sends orcs from his museum after Oricans in space, and they both got confused as they don't know if orcs can even breathe in space, if they even have lungs. Ah, space orcs. Right. Because they don't have to have lungs as long as they believe that they can breathe in space. Yeah? Is that the thing? I've heard that purple orcs have the best stealth. I have heard. I have been info dumped on before about the orcs for Warhammer. Yeah, you've never seen a purple orc. So how you can't say that they're not. Oops. I stood up taller than I was expecting. And that they are the best engineers. Because if the mechanic says it runs, then it runs. Does it have an engine? Doesn't matter, it runs. Did we tell you about the general orcs made immortal because they believed only an orc can kill him? No, I don't think you'll have. I don't think I even heard about that one. There was a purple orc that attempted to kill a named Sister of Battle. She barely even noticed them until it was almost too late. It had killed many of her sisters. Oh. and that's how purple orcs are the stealthiest of orcs. Hey, get out of my water. Don't stay out of my water. The warped worshippers of the 4 chaos gods are people warped by the emotions of people in the warp itself. There are lesser chaos gods sourced from the 2nd category, like all the chaos demons. They get their weapons and tools from lesser chaos gods based around tech and manufacturing. Thank you for the kisses, thank you. I need my hair back, thank you. Trazen is also responsible for giving us our Yuri couple. It's a gay couple. Hey. Hey. Stop it. I'll start throwing shit on my desk at you. Stop. I mean, it could be queer. Queer can encompass all of it. It's a queer couple. Celestine and the Inquisitor chick? I don't know. SJ, I'm here to learn. He is, during a huge event, he released some of his exhibits to help fight chaos. One was an Inquisitor woman. She found out about Celestine and the Sister of Battle who can resurrect through her faith. They go from enemies to a fandom Yuri Cuppy as they start to grow close. No engine and it still runs, so a ghost engine, just joking. With all due respect, chat, please do not try to explain it to me. I do not mind listening or talk about it. Just want to listen. Are we talking about Space Orcs? Data recording pilot arriving on withheld strategic Estimire B785. We found ourselves overrun by redacted heretical. However, we are close enough to direct the presence of the restricted artifact H-Class. Is H-Class supposed to be really good? I'm assuming it's really good. Fortunately, those before us were wise enough to encase it within a restricted technology X402. Belief make it real, works bend reality. In physics, the more orcs, the stronger their ability in reality. Did everyone hear that they're making Spaceballs too? I did hear that. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like something like that just needs to be kind of left alone, personally. Space bugs? I mean... That tracks. So very bad. Ooh, okay. So the bad thing about Necrons is that they are machines that canonically do not have souls. They are machines with souls in 40k. Like all the ones humanity made, Necrons got their eaten by sapient star-eating parasites in exchange for becoming immortal. The soul-eating bit was a surprise. Rick Brain is coming out of Space World 2. I did hear about that. Which is a positive thing, but I also feel like not everything has to have a sequel. That's just me. Not everything needs a sequel. Everything can just end and it will be okay. I prefer to call the soul eating a fun little party trick. Why are they in the DLC sending you these updates? Seems like they'll have to kill you afterwards. I don't know, guys. I appreciate y'all worrying about my well-being and my little PowerWash cleaning business. Hopefully they won't kill me. Hopefully they'll see like my work is very good and they want to keep me. They can keep me as a little pet, I'll be fine. They can bring stuff for me to clean. That's what I'm saying. She's dead the moment she's done. I don't know. So while all the Necron stuff is fun, we are talking about partially or fully functional tombstones in memory of a real person, like an AI duplicate. It's an okay Grey Knight who wants to see you later in the break room. Meet him on the plastic cart. Okay, I don't think so. That doesn't sound like a fun time. I think I'll just keep power washing stuff. Do they want me to? No. Do I care? No. It'll be fine. That does look completely done. So do we learn any more about... Okay, there's a hive mind that has giant living ships invaded the galaxy. These ships will overrun planets with giant bugs and dinos that will adapt to whatever attacks them. Once it wins, it'll strip the planet of its resources and tosses everything into acid pools, including themselves, to be reabsorbed into the ships. Hey Toa, how's it going? I am learning about Warhammer 40k. I'm getting taught some stuff. So do we learn anything else about, like, the other children of the Emperor? You said that he recruited 8 of his siblings? Brothers? Are they brothers? Are they all boys? Some fan theories have been included. I mean, I include my fan theories all the fucking time with Sky, so... fan theories are accepted. No girls allowed in the Space Marines. Okay. So he only has brothers. Some existed, but might not anymore. So... someone said sisters earlier. Who... There are 20, 21... 10 loyal, 9 traitor, and 2 erase. We don't know anything about the Lost, too. Okay. Sisters of Battle, nuns with guns. Yeah, that sounds like some Warhammer shit. So... what did they do? There was a schism in the church, and a law was made saying that the church can't have men at arms. Alright, that tracks. Women can't be in the Marines. Men can't be... just change Ginger, Abby really quick. Nah, I'm putting blessings all over it. It's fine. The church is not allowed men, so they have nuns. Yeah, there are loads more to talk about. Look, I promise I'm not making the biggest over all of it, and I would love to see your reaction. Okay. I can try. I can try. The Primarchs, there's like 60-ish books on them, all boys. There's one for every type of guy: giant, lovable, angel, twink, emo, goth, brick wall that hides a soft side, an angel, a right guy that is book smart but not street smart, a pretty one. That's a few of the... so they know how to market to men. Got it. The one that I said is an angel has literal wings. Nice. Beware the pretty, the stinky, the angry, and the nerd Primarchs, and above all, avoid the evil space Mormon. There's space Mormons? There's a space elf cultist that worship an elf god of theater. They like to manipulate time to construct their story. They are probably the only good space elf. They are mostly insane and will instantly kill just about anyone they run into. There's Balbait or Viking possible werewolf. I figured if there was some kind of, like, entity like that, they would probably be, handled already. If you can't think about it, there's me. Oh god, none of the 40k problems are handled. Not handling the problem is the best part. Okay, so how often are the Marines not successful in their tasks? Oh, there's a stinky one with a tragic backstory that is extremely angry at creature that everyone hates. Twins that can blend into other legions. One that is really cool for 5 minutes. He is alive before dying from one of his traitor brothers. Oh! Has anyone mentioned Belinda's yet? A race of cat girls and cowboys? No. No one's mentioned that one yet to me. Sometimes depending on how bad it is. If it is too bad, then they just call for exterminators. I just send more Marines. Okay, that tracks. That sounds extremely on brand for Warhammer. If they destroy a planet, they can't save it. Okay. Bit extreme, but So what are they trying to save people from? Demons. We got red button. The Belindas are a joke, a massive old joke from the 90s. Or the Primarchs have died by the time of 40k. The others were written out and have been slowly coming back. There's no recorded failures of them. Okay. They keep throwing Marines at the problem until it works. Got it. I understand. Pretty much every faction is trying to bring back their golden age except Tau, who are a small faction trying to rise to power in the middle of all of this. Well, hopefully I'll be back in time for Shelter stream, but the grocery getter's here, so I got to unload the truck and possibly cook dinner. Alright, Robbie, catch you around. Outer tank armor. Searchlight. Top armor. Top armor, okay. Top armor, okay. So it looks like this might be part of it. finally. Okay, there we go. I think all you should be good. I think everything from here on out is just literally the back. Okay, in the 90s, before 40k went full grimdark, some dude won a contest and got to add something to the lore. He asked for cat girls, so supposedly there's now a play of absolutely worthless small furry cat people. There's no more lore other than the Empire absolutely wants nothing to do with them at all, ever. That's funny. That's really funny. We don't want to add it, so we can add it and we're not going to engage with it. That's hilarious. So the sigil that I'm seeing here, like the skull, is that for every faction, or is it just for our blue boys? And anyone who doesn't want anything to do with them is literally the slain chi cultist. What's it called? Like, what's the slain chi cultist? Well, the Tau are blue humanids that have features that would put them in the Camel family. They are the newest faction introduced. Originally they were good guys, but the fans don't like the idea of good guys. Since then they have had hints dropped about them, hinting that they aren't as good as people believe. The skull is a symbol of mankind. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Hello. Thank you. So I should have 5 maps on this DLC. What other things do y'all... I have no idea what they are. What other things do you think I would be cleaning? Side note, my favorite Primarch is Rogal Dorn, one of the only Primarchs to have killed another Primarch rather brutally too. Probably Imperial Knight. I'm likely to clean a space. Not just an item like this. I'm likely to clean a space. Robot coffin neck. They makes things. When a Marine loses their arms or legs and can't fight anymore, they are put in a coffin robot to keep fighting. That's... yeah, that tracks. That very much sounds like a Space Marine thing to do. So there's Space Marines, and there's Orcs, and there's nuns. What else? Like, oh, and there's Necrons, who are robots without souls. There is okay. No, that's what I'm thinking. Slanish, he who thirsts, is an elf. Chaos, there's elves. He was made after all the elves gooned away to evil for too long, a side effect of being immortal. She ate most of the other elf gods, and her ascension to chaos god is the original major issue that created all the other issues in 40k one way or another. Oedipus Mechanus, Catholic robot humans, the Imperial Guard, basically the army, but in the trillions. You know, the cover art of the Imperial Guard book. Elves, murder clowns, elves. Okay. The nuns are what got me into Warhammer. They have a piped organ artillery tank that they launch artillery from by playing keys on an organ. It's so over the top, it's badass. Yeah, that sounds like something from an abridged series. Like some abridged series out there figured out how to do that. Write that into one of their stories, and that's... They drop cathedrals from low orbit. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds very Catholic. The story continues. Okay. You don't go to church, the church goes to you. One of the best YouTube series is if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device. So good for you. That sounds really funny, not gonna lie. Okay, awesome. Hell yeah. Look at that, guys. We're gonna finish this today. Okay, we're gonna go back around. They are also accompanied by babies that were grown in a test tube, then modified to have wings. They can carry things like incense or ammo for the sisters. Not yet, not yet. I haven't done it yet. Okay, finally off work. Huzzah! I'm glad for you. The test tube part was retconned. We made a lot of progress in this. Yeah! And we are recording it, so it will go up on YouTube. Oh no, so humanity sort of beat the game via science wholesale at some point. Then their cyborgs and sapient robots went rogue. Humanity was on the verge of losing. It was definitely going to lose when all the robots and cyborgs vanished. Emperor walked into the scene after this event. Toe ring. Which is you. Which I am assuming... We did it, guys! We ready to watch the time lapse? I believe that AI uprising happened before the elves gave us the 4th chaos god. I could be wrong though. Good job. Thank you. Okay, so the messages. I'm pretty sure they gave me more. Thank you, Bears, for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, hydrate. Ooh. We are not liking all this. Okay. What are we doing? 100 bits from SJ. Bits for the bank. Oh no, guys. Okay, guys. All right. We'll come back and read this real quick in a little bit. We're gonna do this. We're going to pause the recording. We're gonna pause. Actually, we're gonna stop since we ended.